Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your host, the Secretos. We got a new show coming for you, NFL. It's like a game day preview show where we go around each slate of games, give our takes, give our thoughts, our predictions. We'll also do an over-under segment, and I'm sure there'll be more to come. This is the beautiful Carson Secreto, the lovely Maylee Secreto, John Secreto.
You're that handsome.
So we're going at you. Starting off with Texans at Browns here. Carson, who do you think's going to win?
I think the Browns are going to win 31-25. I think the Browns are just really going for it this year. I mean, with COVID going on, I definitely thought like without fans, a lot of the teams would be doing, really bad without that support. Fans cheering them on. I think the Browns are doing pretty good, I guess. They're not browning it up, as some might say. Coffee daddy.
Okay, so I have the Browns to win this one. Nick Chubb is back from that injury he had. So I think he's definitely going to do some work to that Texans D.
Yeah, I agree. Browns at home should get the W. The return of Nick Chubb is definitely the X factor for me. Houston will have trouble stopping him and Kareem Hunt. As long as Baker Mayfield doesn't turn the ball over, make some mistakes, Browns should take care of business. Next game, Washington football team at Detroit Lions. We'll start off with Maylee.
So obviously as a Lions fan, I'm going to say Lions, but also the loss of Kyle Allen, the team doesn't have enough momentum and energy they had with Kyle Allen as they do with Alex Smith. And I definitely think that DeAndre Swift will go ham in this game. That's what we can hope for as Lions fans. So I think that Lions are going to win this game.
Carson?
Well, I would be pretty terrible if I didn't say Lions to win. So I'm going to say Lions. And there's more to that. I mean, Washington football team, they have no name. They're unnamed. They're unbranded. And to have no name, you really have no self-knowance of who you are. And I feel that really has to do with how they only have 2 wins, right? 2 wins?
I think, yeah.
And they're just terrible right now. You need to be really your name gives you who you are and what you stand for. And with no name, they have nothing which proves who they are, and that really, it's showing. So.
It's a deep take. I like it. I'll have to go with the Lions here. I mean, it might be a biased opinion. I feel like if the Lions don't win at home against Alex Smith, it's like, really, guys? I know you let us down all the time, but this is a game they should win, even though Kenny Galladay is out. But Hawkinson's going to play. The Lions just have... Washington's front 4, front 7 can really get after it, though. If they sack Stafford a bunch or he gets into some turnovers, it could get ugly, honestly, but I'm going with the Lions in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So next game is the Buccaneers at the Panthers. Carson?
I have the Buccaneers to win because the Panthers, I don't know, Teddy Bridgewater is such a funny guy. And we were watching his interview where he says he works at the Foot Locker, and oh my god, I was cracking up. But honestly, I feel like Tom Brady, and he has Antonio Brown, he has Gronk, he's just really Mike Evans. He's going for it, and I feel like the Saints matchup isn't really good. That kind of set him back, but I feel like when it comes to Panthers, he's gonna make them wish they never played them.
My turn, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have to agree with that. They have a loaded offense. Plus CMC's out. So I don't, right? He's out? Yeah, so he's out for this game, so that's someone that they're not going to have to just protect their quarterback, or get touchdowns, so. But yeah, the Buccaneers to win.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I was very close to taking the Panthers, honestly. That's why I wore this tie for the Panthers colors. But I feel like the Buccaneers played so bad last week. They lost 38-3. That was the worst loss of Brady's career. First time he had 3 picks in a game in 9 years. And I feel like, I mean, there might be no team chemistry, but on paper, I mean, they have studs at every position, basically. I mean, plus, McCaffrey, him being out is why, ultimately I gave the edge to the Buccaneers. So I say the Buccaneers win in this one also. Next game, an NFC East matchup between the Eagles and Giants. Let's start with you, Maylee.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Last time that they played each other, well, obviously the Eagles won. So this is the last game that they're gonna play each other this year. So one of the teams needs to prove that they're better, and I think that the Eagles need to do that. I mean the Giants do too, but I don't know. I just have to say the Eagles.
Carson?
I mean, I don't know. I have the Giants 20-10, and I know I'm probably the only one that has that. I'm gonna go like a lone wolf on it. But I feel like the Eagles really, I haven't been like getting that vibe from them this year. I mean, I feel like the Giants, I'm getting some kind of like, we're trying really hard. So I mean, I have the Giants.
I like that. I mean, definitely the Giants have been playing every team close this year, like surprisingly, like the Buccaneers in that Monday night game. They played the Eagles close. Honestly, if Evan Ingram would have just caught the ball at the end of the game, the Giants could have ran out the clock and beat the Eagles. But I just feel like the Eagles are getting healthy at the right time right now. They just got Dallas Goedert back. They got Jalen Reagor back. Alshon Jeffrey is going to play for them this week. I think Jason Peters is back. Like, their offensive linemen are coming back. Oh, Miles Sanders, I mean, number 1 running back on the team. He's been out for a while. I mean, the Eagles should win. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I definitely have the Eagles winning, but you never know. Divisional matchup could be close.
I have to say, I was close to choosing the Giants after that run from Daniel Jones where he tripped over himself. That was one of the longest runs in NFL history from a quarterback, so I almost chose the Giants, but Eagles are going to win this one.
Nice. Next game, Jaguars at Packers. Carson?
Okay, so I think the Packers are going to win 31-20 because I feel like Aaron Rodgers is really he's just been going ham this year. And the Jaguars have just been letting us down time and time again. And I feel like the win over the Colts was just such a fluke, and it was not made to happen, but it did for some strange apparent reason. And I just think Minshew Mania is baloney, and I'm done with it, and I'm just going with the Packers.
Okay, Minshew Mania isn't playing.
I know, I'm just saying, in
It's
general.
okay.
Well, obviously, yeah, I have the Packers to win this game because, I mean, he passes to Aaron Jones a lot or Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae
Well,
Adams.
He does pass Aaron Jones a lot.
Passes to Devontae Adams a lot, and I think that he is a beast on the Packers, and Jaguars just can't match up to what the chemistry that Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Jones have, because their backup is in, so I mean he doesn't have as much chemistry as their starting quarterback on the Packers. So I have the Packers to win that one.
Okay. I think you meant Devontae Adams on that
Devontae
one.
Adams,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Jaguars look better with Jake Luton under center there. He has a better arm, it looks like, than Minshew. He was at least, they had a couple deep shots. DJ Chark had a touchdown last week, like a long touchdown. It's encouraging to see because Minshew is kind of like a dink and dunk quarterback where he is more like a conservative passer, where I like to see them take shots down the field. I mean, but it's the biggest spread of the week, and I mean, Packers at home, I don't think there's any way Jake Luton's going to be like starstruck seeing Aaron Rodgers. He talked about how he was like idolizing him growing up. So I just don't think they have enough weapons. So yeah, definitely Packers. Next game is Bills at Cardinals. Start with you, Carson. You can't be making all. That was my fault. We'll start with Melee on this one. Bills at Cardinals. Who's gonna win?
So this was a very hard matchup for me. It's a very good game. These are the only two teams that have beat the Seahawks. So I have the Bills to win, but just by a field goal. This was a very tough matchup, but I have the Bills to win just by a field goal, 33-30.
Nice, Carson.
I have the Bills to win 30-21. I too thought this was very close, and I was very debating on who would win. But in all honesty, their quarterback has just lost his grandma, and I honestly feel like he's just gonna so go for it, and he is gonna like this is for you, you know. And Bills Mafia, man. I think the Bills are gonna win for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the Cardinals just lost to the Dolphins. I mean, I give all the credit to the Dolphins. They're a great team. I just don't feel like the Cardinals have enough to stop the Bills right now. I mean, last week they looked unstoppable against the Seahawks. I mean, granted, their defense isn't that great, and it's on a historically bad pace, as everyone says. But still, I just feel like Josh Allen is on such a roll right now, especially like they didn't even have to run the ball last week with Zach Moss and Singletary. I feel like there's too much momentum, and I don't know. I really feel like Josh Allen put himself back into the MVP conversation. Everyone stopped talking about him for a little bit there, but yeah, like I guess losing his grandma gave him some like superpowers or something for real, and yeah, I definitely think the Bills will win. Close game though. Next game is the Chargers at Dolphins. Carson, we'll start with you.
I have Dolphins to win 30-10. I know that's a very, really? But Dolphins, I just feel like they're so good this season. Honestly, with Fitzpatrick going, and he was good too. He had a pineapple Hawaiian shirt thing going on, and then Tua Tagovailoa coming out and doing so well as a rookie. And then, I mean, Herbert's a rookie too, and he's been doing really well too. And there's been some really, really close games against the Chiefs and everything. And I just feel like the Dolphins had this in the bag. But, I mean, Chargers may put up a fight. I don't know. I'm just a 13-year-old. I know.
Really?
I beg to differ. I have the Chargers to win this one. I mean, they won against the Tennessee Titans. Okay, that's a very big one for them when Derrick Henry was in the game and everything. Right? Yeah? Okay. And so I just say the Chargers are going to win this one. It's like rookie against... Sorry, that was my bad. That was the Bengals that won against the Tennessee Titans. But still, I think that the Chargers are going to win this one 27-24.
Okay. I also think, the Dolphins are going to win at home. Usually West Coast teams have a problem traveling cross country and playing at the 1 o'clock slot. I think it might be at the 1 p.m. I'm not sure. Should have written that down. But yeah, I mean, Tua, nice pronunciation on that, by the way, Carson. Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa, he looks good. I mean, Herbert, it looks like a beast, too. I can't wait to watch this one.
Yeah, it's a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, it's 4:05. Starts at 4:05.
Well, still, I mean, they have to travel all the way across. Plus, the Chargers have just been blowing it lately. They blew like a 17-point lead to the Broncos. Like, I think every game they've lost, they've blown a lead. They're like the new Lions out there, and I don't know. I mean, I could definitely see them winning. Don't get me wrong. I like Herbert. I like everything they got going on over there. I think the future is bright, but like the Dolphins have the number 1 defense overall in the league. I mean, so that's the X factor for me right there. So yeah, Dolphins in a close one. Next game is Broncos at Raiders. Melee.
I have the Raiders to win this one. I mean, the Broncos coming off of a win against the Chargers, right?
The Broncos beat the Falcons last week.
Oh, Falcons. Well, still, they're coming off of a win against the Falcons. I mean, the Raiders are a very legit team this year. I mean, they won against the Chiefs, and the Broncos aren't the best team in the league, and they aren't the worst, though. The score's going to be 37-20, but I have the Raiders to win this one.
Carson?
I also have the Raiders to win 40-31. I mean, I honestly think that the Raiders have a lot of potential, and I don't know. I mean, there's that whole conspiracy thing against them. So I mean, Tuck roll. So I mean, I don't know. I mean,
We just saw that video yesterday.
But I mean, I don't know. if that's true, then I don't know, something's changed then, because they're doing really good and the refs have been calling some crazy plays, and I don't know. I mean, the Broncos have been doing very well too. I mean, they beat the Patriots. I just feel like when they beat the Patriots, I literally just hold my mouth open like for about like a minute because I was so shocked. So I don't know. I have the Raiders, but I mean, this could be very close. Be like a field goal that decides it all, or a touchdown in overtime. Who knows?
I got the Raiders winning in this one. I think it's going to be a little bit more low scoring. Raiders like to ground and pound. They're kind of more of a conservative offense. And I don't know. I mean, Drew Lock, I don't know if he's been playing better lately, but I just don't know if he's the future for the Broncos. I don't know if he's the franchise quarterback. Like, you see all these young guys coming in, like, fully loaded, ready to go, like the Burrows and the Tagovailoas and, Justin Herbert, and it's like Drew Lock, this is his second year, I think, maybe even third. I think second, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look like, and he's got weapons around him. I mean, Jerry Jeudy's a first-round pick, best route runner in the draft. I mean, Noah Fant, KJ Hamler, it's like Melvin Gordon, Phillip Lindsay. He has all these playmakers around him. I mean, I feel like he should be playing a lot better. So, but yeah, the Raiders should take care of business on the ground, mostly. Next game, Seahawks at Rams. Carson, we'll start with you.
Okay, Seahawks and Rams. My sister, big Seahawks fan, so I'm gonna say Seahawks winning 28-20. I don't know. The Rams have an advantage here, but it says that they're gonna win by 2 points. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Seahawks have been losing to these teams that I just feel that it was a very easy win. It was a win in the bag, and then something happened, and it changed that, and then they lost, and I don't know. If they keep losing to these teams that they're supposed to win against, that they have won against, then what does that say about the team in general? That's really the whole thing. What does it say about the team and the players and the coach? That's just really what I'm looking for. If they can lose to these bad teams, then are they really a good team?
Carson with the D. I like it.
Okay, this is going to be very sad to say, but I mean, I'm a Seahawks fan, obviously, like she just said. But the Rams are going to win by a field goal in overtime. 40-37. I mean, Chris Carson is going to be playing this game, so he's out of the picture. DK Metcalf, he's obviously going to be playing, but Russell isn't going to have as many weapons around him as he would if Chris Carson was playing. So I think that, plus it's at the Rams field, and it's the Rams are in their division, so they still have, I think they've already played each other, or no?
No.
And still, if they lose, I mean, they have a chance to go against them again and get, I'm coming for payback, so,
I love that song.
They have a chance to come back for payback, but I have the Rams to win this one. I mean, if you're a fan, you have to be okay, you have to accept, your team losing if you're a Lions fan.
Yeah, I say, I don't know, Russell's amazing and everything. just their defense. Like, come on, man. You got to stop somebody. It's like Swiss cheese out there. Too many holes. Even Jamal Adams came back last week. He was supposed to... Not to say he isn't good, and I haven't really watched the tape. I'm not the expert or anything, but it's like, I don't know. They still... Who did they play low? The Bills. The Bills just destroyed them. I mean, it was like... I mean, granted, the Bills' offense is pretty legit, and they have a lot of playmakers, but... I mean, I thought that at least the return of Jamal Adams would kind of, like, stymie a little bit of the offense, and, like... But it was, like... Seemed like even worse, kind of. And then I saw him, like arguing on the sideline with... I don't know if it was Pete Carroll or one of the other defensive coordinators or something. Anywho, I just feel like... Plus the Rams' defense, I mean, they have Aaron Donald, enough said. He's going to disrupt it. I just feel like the Rams will win a close one. Plus home field advantage.
Yeah.
Divisional game. Slight edge on that one.
I have to say one thing. Jalen Ramsey versus DK Metcalf. That's going to be the game.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a matchup to watch there. I totally forgot about that. Good point. DK Metcalf going against Jalen Ramsey. Could end up in some fists being thrown, some helmets being ripped off. Either way, it'll be good entertainment. A lot of jawing back and forth, definitely. But the next game is the Bengals at Steelers, and I think we start with Melee this time.
Yeah. Okay, as you know, Steelers are obviously an undefeated team. I mean, no one in this family, I'm not this family, but we don't like them. So, I mean, I want the Bengals to win, but, I mean, obviously the Steelers are going to win this one. That's all I have to say.
Okay, I have a lot to say on this. Okay, a lot. In Good Morning Football Weekend, they had to choose between the 3 rookie starting quarterbacks of who would lead the franchise, and every single person chose Joe Burrow over Tua Tagovailoa and Justin Herbert. What does that say? It says... So, let's restart that. I'm gonna rewind it. Okay, so on Good Morning Football... Mike Garafolo took Justin Herbert as the lead franchise for the rookie quarterbacks. And I have to agree with Mike Garafolo. I agree with him on a lot of things. And I have the Steelers winning obviously 41-34. But ideally, that's not how I would want it. But if I look at the facts, Joe Burrow is just really... He's been acting like he's been in the league for 10 years. I mean, he's very modest and very well put together. I mean, you know, we were talking today about how Cam Newton, he won a Heisman and everything, and he was very big-headed coming into the league. Joe Burrow, though, he's not. He's very modest, he's very calm, very peaceful, and to have that in your starter rookie quarterback, I feel like that says so much about your character and your personality, and that's really what we're looking for in the world, honestly. So I mean, that's good. I mean, Steelers are undefeated. I feel like this is like every time that the Steelers score a touchdown, the Bengals are just going to be right behind them with another one. You know, I feel it's going to be score after score after score.
So who'd you have to win?
I had the Steelers.
I'd have to agree with that. I have the Steelers winning also. I just feel like the Steelers' defense is just going to be too much. Burrow's going to be running for his life out there. I mean, I love the kid, I'm not going to lie, but he's also afraid of Harry Potter, as he said. He doesn't like scary movies, scared of Lord of the Rings, scared of Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, too.
If you're scared of Harry Potter, then TJ Watt's going to be, I don't know. Anywho. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see that happen, though, if they go score for score with them, the Bengals. But I just feel like with the last time the Bengals played the Ravens and Joe Burrow played against that good defense, they got destroyed and he couldn't do anything. I think it might be similar, to be honest, against the Steelers' defense. So, yeah, I feel like Steelers are going to win pretty handedly there, especially with Roethlisberger being cleared from the COVID scare or whatever. everyone knew he was going to play. It was kind of like the Stafford thing last week, but next game is 49ers at Saints. Carson?
Okay. I have the Saints to win, and I just feel like they won two times against the Buccaneers, and I feel like the 49ers have just been so bad. And that's honestly the best way I can put it. I mean, they're without. Oh my gosh, they're Garoppolo, Kittle, and without
Ben
those,
Ayuk or whatever, isn't he like on the COVID reserve list?
I think they're back. All of them are back.
Okay.
Ayuk and Debo and all of them.
I mean, I just feel like the main reason why we watch the 49ers is for those two guys. And then, I just feel like the 49ers just haven't been up to their usual game. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl last year, so coming into this season, we were expecting a good year, to get back up to the Super Bowl and actually become the Super Bowl champions. I mean, that's what I was expecting, like a little comeback. But instead, I'm getting this team who just is like, how'd you even get to the Super Bowl last year with the way you're playing? So, I have the Saints.
Really?
Well, yeah, the Saints to win too. I mean, Nick Mullins is their backup quarterback. So, I mean, he's good, but he's not as good as Garoppolo was. Garoppolo and Kittle, they're out, so not a lot of other, good players on their team. And, basically half of their team is out on injury or COVID. So, it's not like... Basically, it's just a team for their backups. It's just like a replacement team, basically.
The replacements.
So, I think that the Saints defense is gonna tear their offense apart. They're gonna need like 3 backups by the end of this game.
Some body bags up on the field.
All right, I think that's... I don't know. I have the Saints winning pretty good in this one. Just coming off a complete destruction of the Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football in front of everyone. I mean, they got Michael Thomas back, and they didn't even use him that much last week. I mean, their best player, he didn't even score a touchdown. Drew Brees was dishing it out. Taysom Hill's just running wild right now. And that was supposed to be against like one of the best defenses in the league, the Buccaneers. And everyone's talking about Drew Brees has lost it and this and that. And I mean, all they do is just keep winning. And now they beat the Buccaneers twice. Everybody said the first time, I was like, oh, the first game of the season, it was Brady and everyone was new and nobody had, they didn't have time to practice. Now it's 9 weeks later or whatever. I mean, I feel like they should have done better than that, 3 points. So yeah, I have a blowout win here for the Saints. Although I will say, Kyle Shanahan, he's doing the best with what he has, and for the 49ers, to give them some credit. They're doing better than the Lions, and they're without, right in the first game of the season, they lost Nick Bosa, they lost, who else did they lose? I forget, like so many people, and somebody on their defense. I can't think of it right now, but they've been constantly undermanned. Shanahan's been without Kittle a bunch, without all their running backs, Mostert, Coleman, McKinnon. They're always hurt. But yeah, I don't think they're going to win, but I'd like to see Kyle Shanahan be the Lions coach. Not that would ever happen, but I like him as a coach. He's a good play caller. He always has a good game plan. I just feel like the Saints are just on a roll right now, and they're not going to win. Anyways, so the next game is the Ravens at Patriots. Start with Maylee.
Okay, so I have the Ravens to win this one. If you saw the press conference for Cam Newton and Lamar Jackson, they respect each other so much that they're probably gonna tell their own defenses to take it easy on the quarterback because they just seem to respect each other so much. And Campbell on defense is out. So, I know that I went for the Ravens, but that's not going to be good for them. It's going to be a little setback. Plus, Lamar Jackson's run game. So, I don't think the Patriots defense can stop him from getting at least a few, 10-yard touchdowns. So, I know the Ravens to win that one.
Nice, Carson.
Well, I have the Ravens to win, obviously. The Patriots. Oh my god. I feel like the Jets should have won that game. Honestly, it's just Patriots, when they win, it's because of the stupid field goal or the stupid landslide, and then when they lose, it's because they don't have their heart in the game. It's they've just been taking a step back and being all, you know what, it's fine. You know what, take the win. And then the Ravens have just been, they've had their ups and their downs too. There's no denying it. But when it comes to the facts, the Ravens, let's not pretend that we did not hear what Lamar Jackson said. He said that other defenses can call what the offense is going to do. And if they call what the offense is going to do, that says something, that their plays are being too predictable, that they need to change it up some. And if that is what's happening, change it up. You cannot let the defense know what you're doing and expect to get a touchdown and win the game. That's not how it goes. So if I was the offensive head coach, I would say, you know what, we're going to go with this play. We're going to go with this play. And then they won't be expecting it because we haven't ever done this before. So that's my thing on the Ravens and Patriots.
Yeah, this is an interesting one about what Lamar had to say. I'll be interested to see what Bill Belichick's game plan is, because if there's one coach that can pinpoint a weakness and just go after it, it's Bill Belichick. So I know he's going to do everything he can to try to stop Lamar's running, keep him in his lanes. And especially after last year, I remember the Patriots had this historically good defense last year, and they were undefeated, and they played the Ravens Sunday Night Football, kind of similar circumstance, except for their record and everything. But Lamar ended up getting the best of the Patriots that game, and they kind of blew out the Patriots and had no answer for Lamar. So I don't know what's up with the offense for the Ravens. They can't seem to get the passing clicking. I don't know if it's Greg Roman. I don't know if it's Lamar Jackson just doesn't have that gift. I don't think so, because last year he threw 35 touchdowns, which led the league. This year that's way down. I really feel like after watching the Jets play against the Patriots last week that they can get got on the defensive side, especially through the air. Joe Flacco looked like vintage Peyton Manning against the Patriots, which was just unbelievable. So it's this is a get-right game for Lamar and everybody. They need to, Marquise Brown, you need to do something. Mark Andrews, I'm looking at you. Come on. You can't just keep... this Ravens are 6-2 somehow. I don't know. With your defenses, knowing your players, and you're still winning like this, is amazing. It's their defense that's carrying them. But honestly, if Lamar can just take that next step, and... I don't know. Anyways, I have the Ravens winning in this one. I feel like just the Patriots are looking like trash. And it was another thing I wanted to say was... When that reporter asked Bill Belichick about the lack of production over the past couple of years, about the players he's drafted and how they're basically complete scrubs. And Bill Belichick is supposed to be this football wizard and always draft the good players, but Sony Michel, N'Keal Harry, who else have they taken? Kyle Duggar on defense. They've had a few misses in the draft. N'Keal Harry was a first-round pick of a wide receiver last year. They could have taken DK Metcalf, and they've got N'Keal Harry, who's just a complete bum. I I don't know. Anyways, I think the Ravens are gonna win pretty handedly this game.
Bless you.
Okay.
And that was our Sunday night game. Bless you. We're going to the Monday night game and the last game of the week. Vikings at Bears. Carson.
I have the Vikings to win. I mean, the Bears. I mean, really, what's going on this season? That's all I really have to say. I mean, you switched out Mitch Trubisky with Nick Foles, and then, you were winning some games, okay, and then you started losing some games. And then it's like you're saying, well, we took Mitch Trubisky off because of his injury, and we were trying to play it safe. Really, it's like, is that really why? Are you sure? Really sure? It just doesn't seem like that's really why. It just seems like, they're done with him. That Nick Foles is really their starter now, and he's the guy that you're looking for on the field when the Bears play. And the Bears their offense really needs to step up its game. I mean, the Vikings, I don't know, they kind of surprised me. I don't know. I mean, that's what I think. I mean, I think they've surprised me. I mean, I don't want them to do good, but I don't know.
Okay, so Vikings. Bears record are what? They're 5-3.
5-4.
5-4. The record is a trick. Okay, they don't seem like that kind of team, to be 5 wins like the Dolphins right now. The Vikings have a very bad record, obviously, but somehow they won against the Packers. I mean, this is a divisional game for the Vikings, so they know that this isn't just a game against, someone that's not in their division, so they don't, they play this team 2 times a season. So, I mean, if they can win this one, I think that they're going to have the courage and, to go on and beat all these other good teams. Yeah, I have the Vikings to win this one.
Interesting matchup here. Bears defense, rush defense, very good. Kind of held Derrick Henry in check last week. It's like their defense can just carry their team though. The Bears offense is just the worst, honestly. Nick Foles. You know what's weird? Because Matt Nagy came from Andy Reid's assistant coaching, and it's like he was supposed to be this offensive guru, basically. You know how Andy Reid is in Kansas City, and usually people that stem from Andy Reid are good offensive-minded people. It's like, I don't know. I mean, the Bears, I don't know if it's the personnel they have, but it's just like Matt Nagy he doesn't seem like he's the answer for me. I mean, and I like that as a Lions fan. Obviously, I don't want the Bears to do well, but it's like I just don't think he's that good of a coach. It's like you're supposed to be an offensive mind. Look at all these young offensive coaches right now. It's like you're not doing anything. You have David Montgomery, Allen Robinson. They have some good players. Robinson's one of the best wide receivers in the league. But I mean, Dalvin Cook is just on fire. He's had back-to-back 200-yard games. I mean, the Vikings are playing good football, just keeping on the ground. That's going to be the key for the Bears. If they can stop Dalvin Cook, then they might have a chance, especially because it's at home. But I just feel like Vikings are going to win.
Don't forget David Montgomery's injured, too.
Yeah, David Montgomery's out. I don't know if Allen Robinson is out or if he's back. I think he's back, but still. No Montgomery. They lost Tariq Cohen earlier in the year. I don't even know who their third stringer is right now off the top of my head, to be honest with you. But I think Vikings get it done. And that would be, I think, their 3rd win in a row. They beat the Packers, they beat the Lions, and now if they beat the Bears, I mean, they could make a run here and go to the playoffs. And you never know. I mean, Dalvin Cook is just unstoppable right now.
Playoffs?
So that's the end of that segment.
I know the Cowboys are in their bye week, but I just want to tell them what I told you the other day about the Cowboys. Cowboys are America's team. Cowboys, they're fighting head coach and players. They're going back and forth about how unprepared the coaches are and how unprepared the players are. And since they're America's team, I will say America is going through this thing right now where it's just mind-blowing about how we fight based on our racial standpoints, our religion standpoints. And if that is any recognition of how America's team is, then figure it out. That's not how it's supposed to go. So I feel like as soon as America's team figures it out, America will figure it out.
I just think that it's peculiar that Ezekiel Elliott isn't going to play this game. Right?
Well, he played last week.
Well, I thought it was
but they're on a
peculiar
bye this week.
that he didn't want to play that game last week. He just had a hamstring injury.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. He hasn't missed a game in his career yet due to injury. He's missed due to suspension before, but... Oh yeah, so that was the end of that segment. So since we kind of did all of our analysis on the go during that one, we'll keep the next one short with the over/under. So this one is called over/under, where we go back to the scoreboard, and basically we'll tell you the teams, what they're favored by, and also what Vegas over/under is, and we'll either say going over or under. And this is where we say the scores of what we think the games are going to be. So we'll start off with Maley first. Texans at Browns. Browns -4. Over or under 45.5. Do you have over or under?
I got under. The score is going to be 23-14 that game.
I have... It's going to be over. It's going to be 31-25. High scoring.
Browns wins, right, for those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say under on this one. I say 23-20. Browns win. Could be wrong. You never know. Next game. Washington football team at Lions. Lions -3, over under 46. Carson?
I don't know why, but I have it going higher. I have it going 30-17. I mean...
Just over, nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's what's going to happen.
30-17 Lions.
30 Lions, 17 Washington.
Sorry, you just didn't say that. Maley?
Obviously, I have the Lions to win this one. I have under 23-20.
Nice. I also have under on this one. Lions 24, Washington 21. Just under by 1 point. Next game, Buccaneers at Panthers. Buccaneers are favored by 6.5 on the road, and over under 50.5 for this one. Maley?
I did more. The score is going to be 36-33.
Close
Panthers are
game.
going to put up a good fight.
Okay, I have it also going over. Not by that much, but I have 40-17.
Dang. I have 31-27. Buccaneers winning this one, going over as well. I really wanted to take the Panthers. I really like how they're looking right now. Their offense is clicking. I mean, nobody thought they would be doing this well at this point of the season. Even though I think they only have 3 wins, but it's like they've been playing every team tough, especially last week against the Chiefs. I just feel like, I mean, for the next couple of years, it's definitely like an exciting time to be a Panthers fan, I would say. Next game is Eagles at Giants. Eagles -4, over under 44.5. Carson?
I have it going under 20-10. I think it's going to be a very low scoring game.
So you have the Giants to win that one?
Yes.
Okay. I have the Eagles to win that one, lower, 22-19.
I have it going just over. Eagles 27, Giants 21 there. So that was, Carson kind of went lone wolf on that one. Our first differ of the the night. She has the Giants over the Eagles.
No, we got it. For the Washington and the Browns, I did up, and you guys did low.
I'm just talking about who's going to win the game.
Yeah, she also said the Seahawks were going to win.
I know, but this is the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Okay. So, next game is the Jaguars at Packers. Packers are minus 14, and the over-under is 47.5. Melee, over or under?
I have under 34-13 with Packers winning.
Nice. Big win, big win.
Ooh. I have it going above, or over. Packers winning 31-20.
I have it going above also. Packers 34, Jaguars 20.
Yeah, 20.
And next game is Bills at Cardinals. Cardinals minus 3 at home. Over under 56.5. This is the highest one of the week. Bailey?
Oh, I have it going up, above, over, 33-30.
I have it.
Who's winning that one?
Oh, sorry, Bills are going to win that one.
I have it going under. Bills winning 30-20.
Nice. I have it going just above. Well, not just above. Actually, sorry. I looked at that wrong for a second. Bills 34, Cardinals 30. Next game, Chargers at Dolphins. Dolphins are minus 1.5, over under 48.5. Carson?
I have the Dolphins winning 30-10, so I'm going under.
Taylor?
Over. I'm going over. 27-24, Chargers winning.
I also have over 27-24, but I have the Dolphins winning. That was a close one. Next game is Broncos at Raiders. Raiders minus 3.5, over under 51. Bailey?
Did I say over? It's going over. 37-20.
Okay, I have it going over 2. I have the Raiders winning 40-31.
Nice. I think this might be a little bit more low scoring. I have this one going under. Raiders 23, Broncos 17. Next game, Seahawks at Rams. Rams are minus 2. Over under is 54.5. Carson?
I have it going under. I have the Seahawks winning 28-20.
I have the Rams winning 40-37, so I'm going over.
I have the Rams 31, Seahawks 28. We're going over on that one. Seems like every Seahawks game goes over. So I don't see that trend stopping. Next game is the Bengals at Steelers. Steelers are minus 7 and over under 45.5. Carson?
I think it was Maylee's turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Maylee.
Over 37-30 with the Steelers winning.
I have it going over. Steelers winning 41-34.
I have it going slightly over. Steelers 30, Bengals 17. Next game, 49ers at Saints. Saints minus 10, over under 49. Carson?
I have the game going under. The Saints winning 17-10. I know it's really low scoring, but I don't know. Just have a feeling.
I have it going over just by 1 point. Yeah, 30-20.
Nice. I have Saints 34, 49ers 14, just under by 1 point. I feel like Saints might win by 20 in this game. I think that might be my biggest blowout of the week. I don't know. The Saints just look really good. They're at home. Looks like they'll take care of business. Next game, which is the Sunday night game, Ravens at Patriots. Ravens are minus 7 on the road. Over under is 43.5. Melee?
I'm going over 30-27 with the Ravens winning.
I too have it going over. Ravens winning 31-20.
Nice. I have the Ravens winning also 30-17, going over as well. I feel like it might get ugly for the Patriots on offense if, like, the Ravens get up early and then the defense just keeps getting after Cam Newton. And I don't know, the Ravens defense just, like, looks really, really good, and the Patriots just don't. So I don't know. I feel like the Ravens could score 43.5 by themselves if it gets out of hand. I don't think that'll happen, but... And the last game, last but not least, and the lowest over-under of the week, the Monday night game, Vikings at Bears. Vikings are -3 on the road. Over-under is 43. Carson?
I have it going over. Vikings winning 34-7.
Wow. I have it going over 7-30. Vikings winning.
Wait, 34-7 would be under because it's 43.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So that would be under for that one. Really?
I am going over. Vikings winning 37-30.
37-30. You think the Bears will score 30? I mean, it's possible. I have it going under in this game. Vikings 24, Bears 17. I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game. The Bears' offense is the worst, honestly. I feel like if they do score, it might be their defense scoring. So
I guess safety at least.
So that was our show. Add us, like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, follow us, hashtag Secreto Scoreboard. These were your hosts, Carson Secreto, Maley Secreto, John Secreto.
If you like it, send it into NFL Network. We won't get mad at you.
This will be a weekly thing. We'll probably edit some stuff, maybe add some segments, trim some stuff up.
I mean, there are tons of bloopers.
So I guess we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.